Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today we're going to talk about here are 6 ways to keep the OTP code secure. Nowadays, almost all people use various kinds of digital platforms or applications that are downloaded on their smartphones or devices to fulfill their needs. For example, online transfers through the mobile banking application or internet banking to online shopping on e-commerce. In every digital account creation or when conducting online transactions, users will often be sent an OTP code or one-time password, which is sent via SMS message to the user's phone number that was previously registered. The OTP code is not just a number that users need to input into the application, but this OTP code is very important and valuable for every application user. In fact, so special, this code is confidential and of course, no one else should know. OTP code or one-time password is a verification code or one-time password consisting of 4 to 6 digits of unique and confidential characters, often numbers, sent directly by the relevant operator via SMS or email. The OTP code is the first step in strengthening authentication when an application user enters an ID as well as a password or when making a transaction on an application account. Currently, OTP is also applied in every application, especially those related to online transactions such as online shopping applications, digital wallets, loan, and others. This is to prevent various crimes and criminal acts that harm one party, namely the user of the application itself. So with the OTP code in application, it is very safe for users' personal and financial data. As a smart application user, of course, you must know what the characteristics of this OTP code so you are more careful in using the application. The following are the characteristics of the OTP code, including first one, you only receive it once. The name is also one-time password, meaning that the password is only used once in any application. This single use is meant to prevent multiple eavesdropping on passwords that anyone can use. If you have used the OTP code for a transaction and then want to make a second transaction, then you must request the OTP code again. Usually, this OTP code request is automatically installed in every application. Second, OTP code has limited time usage. The OTP code sent by the application operator cannot be used at any time, but this OTP code has a limited active time. In general, the application operator will give the time for each OTP code given to the user, on average only 2 to 5 minutes. If after that time the OTP code automatically cannot be used again and the user must request a new OTP code. Third, limited context. Every application organizer certainly wants to provide user comfort and security from this OTP code. Therefore, each OTP code can only be used for certain purposes. For example, there are banks that apply OTP codes that can only be used once for certain transactions. However, there are also banks that provide OTP codes when customers want to log in to the mobile banking application to make various transactions. How to protect OTP code. First one, don't easily trust unknown numbers or phone WhatsApp on behalf of digital or banking application companies and others. Second, be wary of information about updating data and then asking for a password or OTP on the basis that they are repairing identity data, repairing systems, and so on. You must be suspicious because this could be someone who is trying to commit fraud. Third, never give out the OTP code that you receive while using the application to anyone, including parents, husband, siblings, girlfriend, and so on. Fourth, change your password or PIN in online or banking application regularly. Create a unique PIN for each application you use. For example, with a combination of numbers and letters making it difficult for others to guess. Fifth, do not be easily tempted by the lure of money or by big prices. Sixth, routinely update the application system on the phone and enable two-step verification. If you are aware of suspicious act or even a fraud has occurred, such as you receive an OTP code request by an unknown person or electronic money suddenly decreasing in others, then report it immediately.